Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Just a little update. We did have a doctor's appointment this past Tuesday, and it was mainly going over how we were going to go and pick and choose our sperm donor and what we had to do in order for us to kind of get started. So I think the last video that I did, I'm not really sure if it was the last one or the one before that, we were deciding on going and using a sperm donor. I want to do it, I don't want to do it, kind of just things like that. You know, it's normal for any kind of woman to want to have a baby with their husband, and you know, having to bring in that third party is a little scary because you want that baby to be made up of you and your husband's genetics, you know, and stuff like that. So at first, you know, because his sperm count is so low and because they're such bad quality, it was either sperm donor or IVF. So we were thinking of just considering, you know, our options, and we were doing research to use a sperm donor. And so I contacted my doctor asking, you know, what we had to do in order for us to get started, and how do we go about choosing a sperm donor. So she didn't really go over that in our first consultation, just because she didn't really know what our situation was. She didn't know if his sperm was bad, and so now that we know that his sperm is very bad, we've decided to use a sperm donor in my last video. So I have been going back and forth, you know, like I want my baby to be of my husband's genetics, I want a baby now, and are we able and can we afford to, you know, IVF treatments? You know, they are, she did explain to us they are 16,000, 6,000 of that is actually just the medication. Marathon, if we can do it, how can we do it? And, you know, we're just gonna be in debt after we have a baby. So, and you know, I just picture us, you know, I want to have my husband's child, and so we were thinking of just doing the IVF. So when it came to that, we were talking about maybe going, you know, probably like in February to start the treatments, just because right now it's, you know, it's Christmas time, and now we have to buy Christmas gifts and stuff like that. We just redid our room, and so we're kind of, you know, switching the rooms up and buying new stuff, and I have a really big problem of shopping right now. So, you know, it seems kind of out there to go ahead and spend 16,000 on something that's not even a guarantee. So we were looking online. I come across a article online, and it was talking about, you know, 10 things you consider before going and doing the IVF. They were saying that people are deciding to go over overseas, Belgium, Japan, Korea, because they do have IVF treatments out there, and they are significantly less expensive than they are here in the United States. So we were talking about going and making a whole vacation out of it, and kind of just enjoying the whole process. We would probably have to be out there for a month. So we were doing our research for that, and then we went to the doctor's appointment this Tuesday, and my husband asked, you know, like, do people do that? How does that work and stuff? So she said, you know, yeah, they do that out there. Because you're spending less, it's, you're probably gonna get less. You know, the standards out there are different than they are here. That's why it's cheaper and why you're paying less. And so he kind of asked, you know, like, how would that work? And she was like, you have to do your own research on that. You would have to contact the facilities and the doctors and stuff like that, which we're fine with doing. I'm fine. I like to do my research. I like to go ahead and, you know, jump right into it, and instead of having other people kind of do it for me. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that we went online, and a lot of the information that they have on these websites are in Japanese. They don't have the pricing in English. They only have it in Japanese, and I don't know how that works. Anyway, so the pricing for that though would be about like $4,000, and you know, it's significantly less, you know, than the 16,000 obviously, but the thing is, like, we cannot go and check the facility out. You know, that would require us to go to Japan, and then not only that, but we would have to probably be out there for about a month. So, you know, considering payments for hotels, cars, probably translators, because we probably will need those for sure, because most likely they will not speak English, or most of them probably won't speak English, and I don't speak Japanese. So you know, all that takes into consideration. And you know, she explained to us the reason why they do it over here and they're so expensive is because instead of taking the one egg like they would do in Japan and kind of hoping for that one baby to kind of grow, they take 20 eggs out over here for us. and they would harvest the 2 eggs. They would do this, you know, have the 20 sperms, and so that way we would have a good amount, and then they would freeze those eggs for us. And so we decided we're actually just going to do a sperm donor because I want to have a baby now. I'm very impatient, and I know it sounds kind of selfish, and I know it sounds kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but greedy, or I don't know what it is. But you know, I've waited this long to have a baby, and I feel like I don't want to wait any longer, and I don't want to be uncomfortable and through the whole process. I don't want to have to, you know, be gone from my family or anybody for that long. And you know, and if something were to happen or anything like that, I would want to be able to go to the person that, and I'm seeing this doctor constantly and I feel comfortable with them, and then I come back home and then something happens and I have to see somebody else. So I just feel like sperm donor is probably the best option for us as of right now. He did have an ultrasound, his last doctor's appointment, I don't even remember that was, I don't know, I think it was like in October, maybe November? Anyways, he had an ultrasound, and in the past he's had a varicocele, and what that is like the thickening of the veins in his testicles that kind of prevent the testicles to, I'm not sure, like to produce good quality sperm. Like it's hard for him to regulate the temperature of his testicles, which is messing with the quality of the actual sperm. Sorry, I'm looking outside. And so, you know, anyway, so he has the varicocele in both his testicles now. Before it was just in the left, and now it's in both. So chances are he's gonna have to go and have surgery once again. If she said that's what the reason why he has such bad quality sperm, if that is corrected, you know, who knows? What if he is able to have, you know, produce more sperm and better sperm, and we're able to have our own children together? So I don't know. I think that we probably should just do the sperm donor for this one, and then, you know, go about and get everything fixed with his testicles so we can get a better sperm count and fix that, you know. So it's pretty exciting. What keeps going over in my mind is it hasn't happened for 6 years, so why is it gonna happen now? At first, like, I get excited, like, I can't believe I can get pregnant. Oh, because that's what she said. She's like, you could I was like, oh, so when can we start doing everything, you know? She's like, you could start this month. When your period starts, call, make an appointment. They're gonna wanna do an ultrasound to make sure that everything is nice and okay in there, everything's normal, and then I would come back for another appointment to take the Clomid. So I will be taking a Clomid because they want me to drop an egg at a certain time or something. And she said I can take 1 or 2 pills. 2 pills to release 2 eggs, 1 pill to release the 1 egg. And I think we've decided to take the 2. So chances of those, like us getting twins, are pretty high. So, you know, hearing all that and hearing that I can start right away is freaking amazing, you know? Like, I am so excited. You know, I'm like, oh my god, my heart is racing and stuff like that. Him, on the other hand, it's like, I can't get anything out of him. Like, you guys can see, like, when we're on our videos, you can't really, I don't get any kind of feedback from him or anything. So he's just like, whatever it takes to get you a baby, just do it, you know? And so it's really hard because I want to know what he feels about, you know, using a sperm donor and stuff like that. We did sign a consent form saying, like, once I get pregnant, he is responsible for that child. So it is his child. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It is all legal. It is all documented. It is his baby. So yeah, I want to know what he feels. I want to know what he thinks. I want to know what's going on through his mind. But I don't know if he doesn't think about it, or I don't know, because the other day his car was not starting, his battery died, and so that same day that we went to the doctors, and all he could think about was his car. I don't know if it really, like, kind of like, he said he's not mad, he said he's not sad, he said he's not hurt, he's just happy to know that we're getting answers and to know that it's right there, like we're almost there, you know? And so it's good to hear him say that, but again, like, I wanted his baby, and you know, just things aren't working in that direction, so you know, we gotta go to plan B. yeah, so I'm not even gonna say it because I've been saying like, oh, you know, we could have a baby in October, we could have a baby in September, when should we do it? And like, I don't even know if it's a for sure thing. And that, you know, I go back and forth. I'm freaking happy as hell, like I'm gonna do this, we're gonna have a baby, it's gonna happen. And then the next moment I'm just, hasn't happened for 6 years. I watched this couple, Matt and April, on YouTube, and you know, they were trying to get pregnant for a while, and there's nothing wrong with her and there's nothing wrong with him, and they still haven't been able to conceive on their own. And just everything all at once, you know, you get this good news thinking that I'm gonna have a baby soon, and then you have bad news, or it's not a guarantee. So that's where we're at right now, and we are going to pick sperm soon, probably like in a couple of weeks. And then I'm gonna wait till I start my period. So I should be starting my period, I think, on December 17th or around that area. So we will be doing our IUI, like maybe in the middle of this month. So we don't know if we want to do it this month or next month, because if we do it this month, chances are we'll have like a September baby. If we do it next month, chances are we'll have like an October baby. Really good chance of having an October baby. And we like a Halloween, so it would be really cool to have an October baby, but he works for Party City, and so it's not going to be easy for him in that time because they're really busy in that time. So I just don't know if we want a September or an October baby. So we're still thinking about it, but that ugly feeling that you get, you know, like that negative feeling that you can't get rid of, like it's always gonna just be there, and it's really hard to kind of just get over it. So well, that's where we're at. We will be posting another video soon because we're going to pick sperm donor. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it's very informative, you know, just keeping you guys up what's going on with us. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Like and subscribe, guys. My goal was to have 100 subscribers by January, and I'm at only 44. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you to the new subscribers, and please share this video, you know, just to kind of get it out there, promote me and stuff like that. I totally appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day and have a great weekend.